happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
What's going on, everybody? It's that time.
Monday.
That magical. It might be Tuesday when they're listening. Might even be Wednesday, Jason.
I'm going to guess, if I had to take a guess, I know a lot of people listen on Mondays because the show drops on Mondays, but I'm going to guess that the person listening to this right now,
the person.
the one that I'm speaking to,
Yeah.
Friday night.
Ooh.
Boom! Your mind is blown.
Friday night?
You're listening to it on Friday night.
So there are people out there that spend their Friday night
Exactly.
Around
listening to this podcast?
around the transistor.
What I've heard is that Friday nights are supposed to be some of the coolest time. Like, Friday nights are the party night. So, yeah, this is what they chose to do.
I'm imagining like 50 teenagers out at what they call them desert parties.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of rambunctious things they should not be participating in, there's just a giant boombox
In the desert.
and they're listening to
Three
this show.
mid-30s men are giving life advice,
You're welcome.
mock drafting Thanksgiving side dishes, and really...
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, guys. I'm really into this.
Taking their party to the next level.
This has got off to a good start.
Pass the water, pal. That Jason, he's wacky.
Welcome to the family-friendly Spitballers Podcast.
I don't know why they kind of sounded like Harry Carey. But a
Hey!
little.
Was that Eric?
Well, it was a modified. It
Yeah.
was a teenager doing an impression of Farrell doing
Welcome
doing
to
Harry
the
Carey.
show.
Hey,
Hey!
If you were a hot dog,
no.
would you eat yourself? 'Cause I know I would.
At Spitballers
That
Pod.
was
Yeah,
seductive.
he has Will Ferrell all stuffed up in him.
Yep.
Oh, no. Whoa, wait, what? Look, just because we're best friends does not mean you can use that kind of language.
At Spitballers Pod is the Twitter. Spitballerspod.com is a website that exists. You can find us on iTunes or wherever you're listening. We appreciate your reviews. I'm going to push this button now.
All right.
Spitballers to the rescue.
I don't know if you know this already, but all the questions on this show are stupid.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I've over time I've come to learn that. But that's what I love about them.
Stupidly important. When using a Q-tip in your ear, this is from Tyler, do you lick it first before putting it in your ear, or do you just leave it dry?
All right. There's
There's
a
so
lot
much to unravel here.
Yeah, there's so much to unpack with this question. I'm going to start with this. The thought of putting a dry Q-tip, dry cotton in my mouth somehow really grosses me out.
Really? That's the part that grosses you out.
That's where I start.
Okay. Okay.
But Jason, were you agreeing with me?
Oh, I couldn't wait. I didn't want to speak first because I just assumed based on I saw you react to this question when it came across on Twitter with just like a gross gif.
Yes. And that's why. That's where it starts.
You want to know someone who grosses you out?
No.
This
No!
guy. Yes.
You lick
you
Q-tips?
lick the Q-tip? So here's the thing. It's not a lollipop, okay? This is the
A one,
a two, a three. No, this is the lick verb is a little too intense, but putting a dry Q-tip in my ears is pointless. It is worthless. If you get out of the shower and your
ears are already wet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then I can do it. And then there's a purpose, a point. It'll clean. But if I wake up in the morning and I want to put a Q-tip in my ear and it's dry and I put it in, I'm like, what am I doing? Why don't I take the box Q-tips and just throw them all in the garbage?
First of all, I don't know if you're aware of this. You're not even supposed to put Q-tips in your ear.
Oh, they've got
wink, wink.
Right. They've got the warning label, not intended for ear. What else are they used for?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Second of all,
exactly.
it doesn't bother me like in a if I'm not putting it in my ear, I don't see why licking a piece of cotton is a big deal.
It's just the idea of something so dry.
Well, it's no more dry than any other dry thing.
What dry things are you putting in your mouth?
I don't know, a pen or a pencil or a...
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, but those are not made to absorb moisture.
Well, sure.
A sponge?
Second of all...
You're putting a sponge in your mouth?
No, I'm not. This is a point in your favor.
Thank you.
There's the other whole discussion of kind of the neutrality of your own spit with your own body, right? Like, your spit seems really gross. Like, literally, your spit, Mike, seems disgusting to me. Jason, your spit
Probably
is
awesome.
a nightmare to me.
It's like
to
your
think
hair.
about it.
It's like if you found a piece of your hair, or
Yes.
if I find a piece of my beard and my
No
food,
big deal.
I'm like, let me get that out of there. But if I find a piece of beard in my
Somebody else's
in
hair.
my food and it's slightly different, like that could be mine.
Could be someone else's.
I have to vomit instantly.
Right. So there's that question too, where it's like, and then you have the mother-kid form. You know,
Yeah.
moms or dads, they spit on a piece of napkin and they'll wipe the face with
I
it.
do that
Thumb
move
and
all
then
the time. Yeah.
So there's a familial spit bond that happens where all spit in the I mean, we share drinks. If I shared a drink with you, it would be really gross.
What if you were a new listener? You just found this podcast today, and you're not sure at this point, based on the name Spitballers, whether all of our questions are in fact spit-related.
They're all spit. It's a very narrow niche.
It's very narrow. We have 4 listeners.
Yes, but they are spit enthusiasts.
Oh, they just love it. Here's the thing about spit. It is magical. Did you know, and this is true, that your spit will get out your blood stains? If you have blood on a shirt or something and you
only
use
your spit.
correct
Because of some
magical property in
magic's
your DNA.
the real solution there.
Yeah. I
Hold
learned
on,
this.
where is this information coming from?
This information is coming from the University of Arizona semester 1 costuming class for this theater major, who let us know that if you need to clean blood out of a garment.
Hold on. I like that you set it up like it was actual university information, but it was actually just some dude you knew in a class.
No, it was the teacher.
It sounded
in
so
fairness.
good when it was the University of
Yeah.
Arizona.
Why do you think I
And it was
led
like
with that? Yeah.
Well, you said, okay, so he was an actual instructor.
The instructor teaching us how to sew costumes let us know if there's blood. Like
I'm still calling
they literally-
shenanigans.
They were talking like if blood is on there and it's from the actor, you need their spit to clean their blood stain out. And we've done this at home. My wife and I, like it's proven
It
true.
works.
It is actually true. But back to the Q-tip. The question sounds disgusting because you don't want to lick a Q-tip. That is
Yeah, that's the problem.
objectively a nightmare. But this is a
putting a wet Q-tip with your spit in your ear, by the way, is my objection, not the licking the Q-tip.
See, I'm fine with that part. If I could just go Lukey style and like I had dead eye accuracy, and I could just spit on it and then clean that way, that's fine.
I don't lick. I do like a fish kiss. Of the Q. It's the inside of the lips.
So you're saying your tongue is not actually
My
touching the
tongue
Q-tip.
never touches it. It's the inside of
This
my
is
lip.
disgusting. This is disgusting, and you're disgusting.
Yes, I am.
First of all, I don't clean my ears out with Q-tips at all. Do you, Mike?
Yes.
What do you use?
Nothing.
So you just
You
don't
got
clean
dirty
your,
ears
So
then,
I'm
bro.
disgusting, but you don't clean
Actually,
your
no,
ears.
that's not true. I actually will use my pinky through a Kleenex. And I will never wet.
That's called a hole in the Kleenex.
I will never wet anything. What do you got, like razor sharp pinkies there?
I feel like if
Or
you
really
push,
cheap Kleenex?
yeah, I don't know. That you must have some really powerful Kleenex. If you
My
push,
ear hole is not very big.
well, that's true.
I mean, it's just not really deep. I'm not digging.
Yeah, well, I'm with the Q-tips.
I've been told that. Hey, have either of you had your ears professionally cleaned?
No.
I've heard that is a very good experience.
I have no idea what that is. Where you go to get your ears professionally cleaned.
The doctor will take all the wax out of your ear with like chemicals.
Because there are people who have
Really big earwax
actual
problem.
problem, yes, with earwax, where it will start blocking to the point of you can't hear because of your earwax.
That sounds terrible.
My son has had 2 times where chunks of earwax have fallen out of his ear during the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have used
just fell out.
Just fell out.
I've used an earwax candle before. Have you guys ever?
I've never used one.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do know what it is.
It's like a tube that made of wax, and then you
burn it
you
and
put
let it go in
yeah,
your ear.
and then the flame at the top causes
Draws.
a vacuum.
I've
that
also
kinda
heard
sucks it
that
out.
you do not want to do that frequently.
I've
No, because
also
it took a lot of earwax out.
Yeah.
see. I've heard that you don't want to do what I did. I had a clogged ear one time, and I thought it was smart to have my wife put hydrogen peroxide in my ear.
Based off of what information?
The University of Arizona
The theater department.
theater department, class 1. No, it was based on stupidity.
Always clean your ears.
I'm telling you the way this was administered, she's sitting on the couch. I laid down and
Head in the lap.
put my head in her lap. She poured the hydrogen peroxide in my ear, and instantaneously the earth began to spin in circles.
What?
I'm not kidding.
I had my
that
ears
makes
cleaned.
so much sense.
My mother used hydrogen peroxide in my ears every time she cleaned my
What
ears
is
for
wrong
years.
with you people?
Hydrogen
Who
peroxide.
greenlit this?
Hydrogen peroxide was used for all ailments when
It's a
we were growing
miracle.
up.
Also,
If-
it's dangerous.
If you cut your knee, if you
Yes, if you have an actual cut,
an
it's good.
antiseptic property. It's the bubbling.
Yes.
Oh, it sounds amazing in the ear canal.
It does sound funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason is no wonder you can't walk straight.
I am boggled over here.
Here's a new question from Brian. There are 2 coffee shops near my house. My wife loves one, I love the other. Problem is my coffee shop is starting to slip and hers is getting better. Now I like hers more, but I don't want to let her know that hers is better. But I don't want to keep drinking my garbage coffee. This is a pride issue.
This is definitely a pride
You
issue.
don't want to give in here. And people don't know this. In marriage, this balance is tough, right? You give in here. What precedent do you set for all these other areas of life?
I feel like if you say her coffee's better, you're saying that you have no good opinions and she's going to be right in everything.
Right. She'll be because she'll reference back to it. She'll go, yeah, you'll want to go to this restaurant. She'll want to go to that one. She'll go, yeah, but remember the coffee place?
Remember the coffee?
Remember the coffee joint?
This is gonna be a tall task because you gotta be on your game. It's one of these days when you wake up, first thing you do, we need to grab some coffee. Let's go to, and then you mention the place that your wife likes,
Okay.
and she'll say, "Well,
Oh,
I
are
thought
you
you
sure?
liked." No, she'll say, "Well, I thought you liked the other place," and that's when the trick happens. You say, "No, that's the place you liked."
Oh,
You
man.
flip-flop
So you
it?
got to be super
Just
early.
One day, so that you're all a bit groggy, right? So maybe you're remembering things a little bit wrong, and the memory is flip flop.
Yeah.
And you gotta lean in. You cannot show any weakness or signs of doubt.
That's
No,
right.
no, honey, you're the one who loves Braveheart. I love Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Remember
What are you
that?
talking about? No, seriously. What are you?
Exactly.
That's so you might have to get up like an hour early just to prepare your mind.
Yeah, this is the old switcheroo, they call that.
I love that. That's good advice. Well, just for life. Anytime that there's a disagreement,
Slowly make the switch, and then all of a sudden, right when the moment happens,
wasn't that like
here, have another drink, honey.
a Looney Tunes special?
It feels very Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. It was like no, yes, no, yes, no,
Yes.
yes,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Then you flip them.
Yeah.
That's really,
That
really
is
good life
sage.
advice.
This is why people listen, Mike.
And then you don't give up anything.
yeah,
you
you're
know.
right. You get the coffee, and also you found out that your wife's favorite coffee place
Sucks. Yeah.
Or
Oh, I did, honey? Oh, I'm sorry.
Or you grab cups from both places. And
Oh, you flip-flop it
And
until
you-
she's convinced
yes,
that her place
yes,
sucks.
you put the bad coffee in the place that she likes. This is over time. So instead, if you don't want to do it 100% in one day, you slowly convince her that you just keep putting the bad coffee in the good cup.
That
Wow.
is such better advice
I think that could actually work.
than. I mean, I was thinking.
I mean, it takes a lot of work because you
Yes.
got to do a lot of prep. And you never attend these places. Or if you do, you encourage her to go to the bathroom while you do the flip-flop.
Yeah. That's what you have to do. I was thinking you were going to have to go tour de force on coffee shops and like take off a day or two of work, go to every coffee shop in town until you find one better,
Yeah.
and then it's like,
let's go.
honey, you got to check out this new place. It's even better
Yeah.
than my old place, which was clearly great.
Sounds like a lot of work. I'd probably just get divorced.
Oh yeah, you just got to do the early mornings.
I'm just,
Taking it to the extreme.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
there-
leaving.
Now, this one came in, and I'm not buying it. You know, the authorities have been notified.
Oh, no, you're not reading this.
Should I not?
This is a family show. Read it.
Random question came in. It said, hypothetically, Okay, that's what makes it all right. Hypothetically, if a close friend of mine happened to murder someone for a really good reason, but you couldn't go to the police, how would you dispose of the body?
Or would you turn them in?
Or would you turn them in? Hypothetically.
So let me recap. Hypothetically, a friend of mine.
Yes, me.
Hypothetically, Andy.
Yes.
You had to.
I had to take care of somebody.
Take care of somebody.
But it was for a
super good reason.
good reason.
Just the best.
But
The best.
but I can't go to the police. It's complicated as to why. You know,
Probably because of the murder. I'm
murder's
guessing
the reason
The murder
why.
is one of the top reasons why
Yes.
you don't want to go to the
But
police.
we're close friends. You trust me on this.
And I trust that it's for
It
good
was for
reason.
a good reason, and you trust that, look, at this point we can't go to the police. Help me get rid of this body. Because from what I understand, without getting, and we'll try to keep a PG level discussion on this.
Right.
But from what I understand, getting rid of a body is a much taller task than you'd think. And I've watched these documentaries like Making a Murderer, the Netflix one, and they talk about the fact that, like, people think you can go and just burn a body. But it has to get to, there has to be like a certain temperature for a long period of time for a body to burn. Otherwise there's evidence.
See,
Yeah,
I
have
think
you ever seen like the Yahoo answers or just tips like that of like people saying, I wish someone told me you couldn't cremate your pets in the oven?
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Mike. I cannot believe that's got to be fake.
I don't know. In this world,
let-
it's probably not.
It's probably not fake.
There's always at least one or two people that
Yeah.
have done everything that's ever been doable.
There are problems like when we've gone to purchase a new home and we've been house shopping, the number one main first issue is smell. You can't
Sure.
get certain smells out of a house. That's going
I
to be
tell
a
you
problem.
what, home pet cremation never comes out of the curtains.
No, exactly.
So, I mean, to me, I need your help, and we need to get rid of this, but I need you to come up with a way to do it.
I think I've got a
Skydiving?
good- well, you
Oh,
are
like Weekend at Bernie's? Like you just sign up me and Joe over here. Yeah.
no. The thing is you're not going to be able to get the
Oh
body.
no, Joe, you're shoot.
You're not going to get the body past the instructor. I think that's the hard
Oh,
issue.
so
If you
we'll
could,
go Grand Canyon then.
That's good. What I'm thinking is because a lot of times people want to sink the body, but we're in a desert. There's no ocean, no swamp. You got to float. You go on a hot air balloon ride, okay,
okay, all right.
and you just tie a little rope ski, and it goes up and away.
Oh, you just let the whole.
It's just dangling.
Those won't go forever, man.
Hold on.
You got to pull the thing to make
the
that
person's dangling?
And then you just cut the cord somewhere midway through wherever. Because then it's like, oh, this isn't anywhere near where I live.
How do you get past the instructor? Or are you a trained balloonist?
Yeah, I am the pilot of. You have.
So you have to buy it. So at this point, we're buying a hot air balloon together.
Right. Well, we'll have to go in.
That's
50-50.
not easy.
Those are expensive.
That's not easy for the police to track down. Hey, what one person bought a balloon the last year?
The police were looking for a balloon.
Well, when
I thought the body was in the balloon.
No, halfway
cut-
through the flight, I cut the cord.
yeah, so this body has fallen from space for
Oh, okay.
as the police are concerned.
I think we're gonna go to jail.
We're going
I think
quick.
we're caught. We are not the mastermind evil geniuses here.
Yeah, I mean, transporting that body's the trick. I mean, you can't. That's risky business in the trunk or in the. I mean, acid seems like a thing people do.
Yeah.
I
How do you
watched
get?
Breaking
You
Bad.
got to get the acid though, and then you track who bought the acid. That's complicated.
I don't think there's a good answer. I think that
Turn 'em
maybe
in.
I just turn you in.
Turn 'em
Andy.
in.
Yeah, you're going
Sorry-
to jail, buddy.
Sorry, friend.
Mike, you got any balloon-related theories here, or are you pretty?
No.
You're gonna stay out of this mess.
The only ways I know from the movies involve science acid. Like
Sure.
I don't know what it is.
Science
what
acid.
It is. Well, that's why I call it science
Yeah.
acid, or large pigs.
Oh,
goodness.
I've seen that more than a handful of occasions, so clearly it works.
Yeah, a little Red Dead Redemption there.
Oh no.
Would you rather?
All right, William from Twitter. Would you rather eat a meal that you hate, cooked perfectly, or eat a meal that you love that has been completely ruined? I feel like I need an example. Can somebody lay this out for me?
This
like
is
someone put pineapple on your pizza.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I
you
will.
can pick it
That's
up.
pretty good. That's
So-
pretty good.
Here's the thing. I think this depends on each person, right? Like, so a meal that I love, completely ruined. What this is we're talking about a filet mignon. I mean, a beautiful steak
Yeah.
that is just charred on the inside. It is tough.
Well done. Bacon.
It is well done. It is tough. It is like a bad burger that's tough to chew through. Would I rather have that, or what's a meal I hate? Oh man, some kind of like
Vegetable.
salad. What's the salad? Yes, Mike. Oh, gross. The best salad? Give me the worst. Now, what is the food that I hate that you made me eat on a bet once?
It wasn't asparagus.
Oh,
No.
that was eggplant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I think you might have had eggplant cooked perfectly.
No way. If that was eggplant cooked perfectly,
Well, that's what
then
I'm
the
saying.
perfect way to cook eggplant is to remove eggplant and replace with snot.
That's
That
what
is
it
how
was.
you cook eggplant. You take an
that
eggplant.
was unpleasant.
That bowl was the most mushy.
Now, Mike had to
warm.
do that too.
I did.
We made a food bet with the fantasy footballers that these two had to eat. Now, these were separate times.
No, it was
No,
at the
same
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 time.
time.
Same time.
It was at the
same
same
location.
time. There was
We had some friends with us.
getting most of that meal down was a feat.
So I think I want something I like ruined
Yeah.
for familiarity's sake. I'll be like, this is a really bad piece of pizza, but it's still a pizza.
I mean, a meal you hate, there are so many different things it could be.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to fix sweet potatoes. There's no
Correct.
way to make
Oh,
them
no.
good.
No.
They're just horrific.
What if it's like sweet potato eggplant casserole?
Perfectly cooked.
We've
Yeah.
talked more about sweet potatoes on this show than spit, just for the record. Like the Spitballers or something is
Which,
better.
to be fair, we probably made a bad choice since one of those two things is very good and helpful, gets out blood, and the other is complete and utter trash.
Have you ever
I still-
cleaned your ears out with a sweet potato?
Not yet, but I'm making a note
Make a
here.
note. There- more
Plans
uses
tonight.
More uses.
I
than
think
one.
that would be the first good use for sweet potato.
Would you rather have a completely automated home or a fully self-driving car?
Now, a completely automated home. Lay out the rules of that.
I think you really got to take it to the next level here,
Yes.
because we're not talking about just hey, it's not Clapper situation here.
Yeah,
We're not
it's
turning
beyond,
the lights on.
It's beyond Alexa turning the lights on.
Do
You're
I have-
controlling.
Your doors auto unlock for you.
Do I have that cool chef thing where it's got the robot hands?
It makes
Ooh.
food for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're,
I would say
they're
we're-
working on that.
It's closer to Jetsons than it is to now.
Then give me that.
Your hair gets cut every morning.
Yeah, they dump you in the shower when you
when
wake
you pee,
up.
when you pee in the toilet, it gives you all your vitamin readout.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Do you have the 3
Checks
shells?
for cancer too.
Wow, man, this is
this
great.
is an important realization.
So
for-
like all that stuff, or I don't have to drive?
Yeah, but we should take that to the next level too. I mean, this is fully self-driving, but like when you walk out front, it comes, it picks you up. It can go.
Ooh.
You know what I
Holiday
mean?
parking?
Yeah, I mean it's valet
Ooh.
basically,
Yeah,
because
it's-
you got the Batman where he talks into the
Shields on.
shields on. Come here.
and that means you're getting curbside drop off and pickup at every
That's pretty
single
cool.
place you go.
You look awesome.
Well, not only do you, that's probably the most important part.
Yeah,
is how
fair.
you look.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I think you might have sold me on the car right there, because I'm getting out of this car and I'm in the back. Keep that in mind. I'm getting out
chauffeur style.
Oh yeah,
Of
there's
course.
nobody in front. I'm getting out of the back.
Oh, I'm getting out of the back too.
And yeah, and then every time, you know where I could go? I could go to Costco.
Oh, and just walk
and
out of
not
the front.
worry about how many miles away I have to park. You know what I mean?
What is the closest you've ever been able to park
Oh, at a Costco.
at a Costco? Is it over or under half a mile?
It's right
Right around
that's,
a half
that's
mile
the
average.
push line. I remember once.
Like, where are these people coming from?
My wife sent me a picture literally 2 days ago. She said, "I'll see you tomorrow." It was a picture from a middle of a Tuesday or something, when you would think everybody has jobs, right? A lot of people have jobs.
Some people's jobs are just to go to Costco.
She had
though.
like a 45-person line at a Costco. She just said, "See you later. I miss you. I love you. I'll see you in a couple years."
Because they always have they pick the absolute best times to have just 2 cash registers open. What do you
Get it together.
I went to Costco this last week, and I spent probably 20 minutes getting a parking spot. I had to drive every aisle until I went, okay, I'm just going.
Until you turn into the creep and you're just following a nice family back to their car.
No, I didn't do that. That can work. That can certainly work. But the problem is, you want to know where that nice family's walking? 2 miles away. I mean, you're following them for a long time. I just went to basically to where our Costco is. I went and parked right next to the freeway, like forever.
It feels like Costco should be treated the same way as public schools. Like if you got too many people in a certain area,
We need more Costcos.
it's a law that you have to put in another Costco.
100%.
I've just started pulling up to the Costco and abandoning my car.
right, tow it.
I would rather just get a new car.
Get an Uber.
That's not bad.
Then I Uber home.
That's genius. Ubering to Costco might be the real trick. I have not thought about that before, but that is. Although you need to get the XL.
Yeah, you got to get the XL.
You're coming home with a lot of mayonnaise. But did you see? Speaking of automation, and this is another detour. I just saw that. I believe it was China. Just came out with these 24-hour news stations where they have fully automated the news anchors.
What?
Wait.
The news anchors
Are not human?
are AI, fake news anchors, and they have lips.
This is going to go well.
They have lips that move, like so. It's not a mannequin. It's digital,
Right.
but it's like a person. But the lips move differently, kind of than the person looks and blinking, and they talk with a robot voice for 24-hour news cycles with the same anchor.
That is genius.
That's disturbing.
No, that's so smart.
It made me feel like, man, you grow up to be a news anchor and you're going to get replaced with a computer program.
Yeah, we've all wondered, what's the next job?
That
What's the
disappears?
next job that technology is going to replace? Apparently it's a news anchor?
Standing and reading.
Guys, we're next.
Yeah, we are next.
Podcasters are next.
So final vote, completely automated home or
Give me the
fully
home.
self-rated.
Give me the home. The drop-off always being chauffeured is pretty cool, but
yeah,
I'll take the home.
I'm taking the fully self-driving car.
Yeah, I'll take the home.
You know how much extra sleep I'm going to get?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's a fair point.
Would you rather share a cubicle with a person who is always oversharing
Oh, no.
or a person who is always overly negative? So you're in a cubicle, and so you've got the person that's like, I've seen these people on Facebook, right? Like it's kind of like a public letter to everybody what's going on in your life. You're sharing a little too much. You're crossing a few too many lines. The vague booker, but they're not vague.
Oh, vague bookers.
Or you got the overly that drive this morning was this
Everything
coffee's
is
a
very-
little too it's a little too dark.
Let me ask you this.
Jim just did this thing.
Do these people
what's wrong with the printer? It's too slow.
do they speak an equal amount?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, not necessarily. I mean, they share an equal amount. Because oversharing doesn't mean you're talking too much. It just means you're going like, oh, how was your weekend? Well, you know what? And then you start telling stories about your life that are just a little too much.
Oh, I know which one Mike's giving the boot here. At least I've got a strong thought.
Mike can take the negative guy. He can't take the overshare.
No, I can take the overshare.
Really?
I can take whoever speaks less. It was that's where I was hoping to go.
No, they speak identical.
But if it's identical, I'm going to take the person who overshares.
That's who you want.
I'm going to take that over.
Don't you feel like you can tune out the negative easier than if you get an oversharer? You're going to have to be the guy that relates to the oversharing.
You're going to be
You're
the
gonna have
person.
to be like, oh, that is wow.
You're going to be the person that has to look at the mole you should have never seen.
Look,
They're oversharing everything.
I'm getting my popcorn out, and I'm going along for the ride.
Oh, so you're going to enjoy the overshare.
Yeah, let's go.
She'll turn around. She'll be like, he or she will be like, look, I was on WebMD last night, and there's this rash, and I couldn't find it on there. Would you mind looking?
Let's see it. Oh, you're probably going to die.
Oh, okay.
You think
So you are the actual negative person. You're both in the same cubicle. I would.
I can't take the over negative.
I can't either. I would have to take the overshare because maybe the overshare is a great thing. Maybe
they'd knock down some lines or some
barriers?
walls.
Maybe you've got a friend that's closer than what you have ever experienced before.
Yeah, hearing about their weekend escapades.
You're not.
It's not going to be good.
They've humbled themselves in front of you to a degree where you know they trust you.
Yeah, just wait till they start talking about their spouse and their kids. And
You'll know everything about them.
And
You'll
their
know
bulky
everything.
pants.
You know what? I choose the oversharer
Yeah.
over the silent person.
I'll take the silent person. Is that an option?
Yeah.
You guys ready to mock?
Yep.
The Spitballers Draft.
We're jumping into Thanksgiving side dishes.
I'm under protest over here.
Mike is not a big fan of Thanksgiving in general because he is, in fact, dumb.
Yes, that is actually the
No offense,
scientific
Mike.
word
Oh,
for that.
none taken.
I believe Mike's Thanksgiving dinner usually consists of Jack in the Box.
You
Yes.
should. You want to be under protest? I'm under protest. Spitwads out there, give Mike the business over his dislike of Thanksgiving. It is inappropriate.
How is
Mr.
it?
Mr. Oversharer, I don't want the negative person, is going to turn around and literally say, no thanks. No thanks.
What could be more polite than saying no thank you?
No thanks at all. No Thanksgiving. That's what you say.
Meh.
Let's eat Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I'd rather eat Jack in the Box than the turd they offer up on Thanksgiving.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't even know what he's gonna draft.
Let's
here.
go.
What does he think side dishes are at Thanksgiving? Because
This shows a lack of comprehension entirely of the whole entire day.
of the day,
The food.
of the season, of food in general.
Of friends and family
Oh,
oversharing their
He has
Thanksgiving.
never had a friend or a family member. in his life.
He has no comprehension. He is alone.
Oh,
You know, is it possible? Let me ask you this, because I don't know how long your Jack in the Box escapades have gone on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's been quite a while.
yes.
Is it possible that you just somehow missed a real Thanksgiving meal?
No.
This is just a completely educated mistake on your part.
100% educated.
Now
yes.
wait a minute. Who has the first pick? Is
That's
it
Mike.
this Mike?
It's Mike.
Oh, that makes me
Oh, yeah,
so
you guys are going
happy.
to love this.
Now you can't pick. This is side dishes, so turkey, ham, those are gone.
This is gonna be like
So-
sourdough Jack.
Did I
is
take
all-
that?
No, you can't.
That's not a
take-
side dish?
That's not a. Okay, potato wedges from Jack in the Box.
Why are you taking my third pick?
All right, so let's hear what you got going, Mike.
Well, then I'm going to take because I'm just going to lean into it then. I know it's going to upset some people. Give me the canned cranberries.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the first pick of the draft.
My goodness gracious.
I freaking love canned
They
cranberries.
are the grossest.
I eat
thing.
them. They're my favorite. One of my favorite things
Yes.
because they are so familiar. I had them my whole life.
Now, do they call it Jason, what do you call
It's
it?
cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
cranberry
know why
sauce.
you call it sauce because it's gelatinous.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's not sauce.
not about science.
It's just cranberries.
Well, no, because I don't want real.
It's called
cranberries.
cranberry sauce. If you buy it in the can, it's cranberry sauce.
I want the
Yes.
jelly.
Yeah.
you want it
that's-
to look like a can after you've taken it out of a can.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, if it can have the ridges,
Yes,
then
and
it's
that-
even better.
I could
The-
eat those for days. Those are great.
The
It's a great pick. You made a solid pick.
The aftertaste of that nasty jelly tastes like metal because I'm eating a can. Like I can taste the metal inside of the can.
That's vitamins.
Oh my gosh, it's the grossest
it's the
thing.
equivalent to the McDonald's fry. Nobody thinks those are good for you.
Oh, they're
but
so
it's,
super good
It's
for
a
you.
perfect fry. That's a perfect cranberry. I'm all
Well-
aboard. I'm voting for you, Mike.
Excellent.
I'll tell you what, I'm
start.
thrilled that I get the first pick in this Thanksgiving side dish draft
Yeah.
now that Mike is.
I'm pretty jealous of your pick because I know what
wasted.
you're about to go in on.
I'm going in on, like, if I'm being specific, and I'll put it general for the poll, but specifically my wife's world famous mashed potatoes. Her
Okay.
mashed potatoes are so good. They've got, like, when she's whipping it all up, first of all, there's enough butter to kill a rhino in there.
Yes.
There's cheese that you can't tell once it's all whipped up, but there's cheese, a little bit of sour cream. She's just got this recipe. It is unbelievable. Those mashed potatoes, I mean, if I would eat them as my whole meal, and I have done that before. I'm not proud, but it's the
That
truth.
sounds like you have just ruled your pick ineligible.
No, I have done it
because
before.
this is a side dish, not a main course, my friend.
You had it, so you, just for the record, you've had it as a whole meal.
I have eaten.
You've had it as the meal.
It's the main
Yes.
course?
Not on Thanksgiving, but yes. So
Oh, okay.
I got myself that.
Now
Mashed potatoes, that's my pick.
All right, and I am going to take my first pick is Thanksgiving gravy.
Okay.
You don't get it with the mashed potatoes because
Ooh,
gravy
very interesting.
technically you put it on the turkey
Oh,
as
certainly.
well, and you put it on everything.
Well, you have to put it on the turkey because turkey is dry and terrible.
Well, we're opening up.
Whoa, what?
We're
You're
opening
saying
up
that food from Thanksgiving is bad?
we're opening up a whole nother can
The
of cranberries
main
over
ingredient,
this
the main
one.
food?
You can put your cranberry garbage on your turkey and go
Turkey is
to
made.
Jack in the Box.
Turkey's
with it.
made to be eaten as a conglomeration of. You've got all the other sides that I'm not going to mention because I don't want to give you picks.
All right.
But you mix them all together and you eat them together. Now this is tough. So I took gravy. Can I have 2 more picks?
You get one more right now, and you will actually get 3 more picks even. But you are on the clock.
This is really, really difficult.
Here's what I love about it, though. I can eat my mashed potatoes without his gravy. Mm-hmm. He can't just drinking gravy.
I'm taking stuffing. I'm taking stuffing.
No!
I'm sorry.
No!
I'm sorry. I'm taking stuffing.
Yeah, no. Dang it. I really wanted stuffing to come back to me.
Mike, you are the
He is
worst.
the worst. All right, gravy and stuffing. Jason, it's back to you.
Just how big is your garbage can?
I
Like,
am-
how much
Oh
of that
my-
stuffing could I put in there?
Right now,
You're
the,
not invited to my
the
Thanksgiving.
would you rather question
And you're happy about it.
has come true. I am
No!
in the cubicle with negative Nancy, Debbie Downer over here, just being negative about such great things. I am so upset about the stuffing. I mean, mashed potatoes and stuffing.
Oh,
That
stuffing.
should be the first
And
and second
honestly,
pick.
my wife makes the best stuffing in the world. To speak, I mean, my wife's stuffing versus your wife's mashed potatoes.
Your wife's.
Whew.
Your wife's.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not taking it yet. But your wife's pumpkin pie is unbelievably great. Your
Thank
wife's stuffing, my wife's mother's homemade stuffing, and you listening at home, your homemade stuffing
Great!
are all worthless. You cannot top stovetop.
Wow!
Stovetop stuffing.
So the man who betrays the cranberries in a can has turned to stovetop stuffing because of what? Nostalgia and your love of it
Yes.
over time.
Let
You
the
are a
hate
hypocrite.
flow.
stovetop
Mike just
stuffing.
wants us to destroy ourselves over Thanksgiving.
Oh man, with stovetop stuffing gone, obviously there's a lot of different options here.
Yeah.
One that I think might get back to me. But I have to take it because while this might not be my favorite side dish, this is a staple classic, one of my favorites of Thanksgiving. Like, I would choose mashed potatoes every day of the week. This one, not so much. But on Thanksgiving, I have to have a green bean casserole. Green bean casserole is fantastic. Oh, Mike is over here dying.
Are you listening to yourself?
Now, I will say this. The biggest thing I have issue-wise with the green bean casserole are the green beans. The green beans are terrible.
Disgusting.
Oh, my gosh.
But
green
I get
beans
it.
are great.
I get it.
Here's
Mike, you get 2 delicious picks.
I am literally looking at an article about the worst Thanksgiving side dishes.
To take them all?
Well, I wanted to see. Yeah, I was going to take them, but Jason already took one of the picks.
Oh, my
in
gosh.
his disgusting green bean casserole.
The people love green bean casseroles.
Eleanor loves green bean casserole.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Eleanor Roosevelt?
Yes.
The vast majority of people
Theodore,
love green bean
Franklin, Gene. They all love green bean casserole. It's a big hit down at the home.
Oh, goodness. Of course it's a great hit down at the home because it's a great hit everywhere.
All right, Mike, you get 2 picks against your will.
All right.
I'll take cauliflower.
No,
And
no.
rat poison.
No, I believe it's called Jello salad.
Oh, yes.
okay.
It's the
Is it
Like a
Rosia's-
fruit salad?
It's the mandarin oranges.
Yes.
In the orange. I actually like that stuff, so I'm going to get that with my.
I
my-
wanna
So
know-
you are only drafting gelatinous items.
He's drafting what he would eat. If he
Yes.
had to show up at a Thanksgiving, what he would take.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. No, that was the easy one.
Can you think of another gelatinous side dish? Because you've got the canned cranberries and the gelatinous Jell-O salad. So I mean, man, I think you've cornered the market here.
Can I get mac and cheese?
I wondered about that.
I think that's an eligible side,
I'm gonna
take it. Heck yeah, let's go.
I don't know. I don't feel like mac and cheese is a.
I'm looking at the 12 most popular Thanksgiving side dishes ranked by the Daily Meal.
All right.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
I'm not gonna do. Yeah, honestly, Jason, I'm not gonna do anything that stands in his way of embracing Thanksgiving, because I need to get him on board.
Yeah, it's true. It's coming up.
Me and the kids' table, we're killing it over here.
You are. Canned cranberries, Jell-O salad, and mac and cheese.
Look, I got the demo of like 12 and under. Jason's got 65 plus on lockdown.
There are two items that I desperately want. So my strategy here, knowing what I want, is just to figure out which one of these two things will Andy not take. And he'll probably take whichever one I don't.
That is correct.
So I'm going to take the one that I've already spoken of because maybe that's already in his mind.
No.
I'm going with the pumpkin pie. I mean, pumpkin pie, there is no better. If you can skip the meal and the sides and be with Mike and still enjoy a slice of pumpkin pie afterwards, you have to have dessert if it's a feast. And if it's a Thanksgiving feast, you feast on pumpkin pie and Cool Whip.
You're right.
I like
hate
pumpkin
that
pie.
you-
It's good.
Yeah, Mike, you could have gotten in on that.
Yeah, I got mac and cheese.
You got a Jell-O salad.
Look, you're going to win because mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie are the essence of that holiday. I've got back-to-back picks. I only got two things left that I even want. I'm going to take them both, obviously. One, I'm going to take buttered rolls.
Oh, that's a staple.
Yeah, you got to have some rolls. And then
Do you want to know how good bread is?
bread is it's spectacular.
Just as a genre.
As a genre.
Bread is pretty much the best of all foods. Anyways, continue.
It's very good, yeah.
Jason,
You could put icing on
you
bread.
should write a little
Call it a pastry.
poetry book that's all bread-related poems.
We could do a total just bread mock draft. I would crush.
We could do a bread
The last
draft,
one,
yeah.
I know you guys, neither of you would take it, but it's a staple of Thanksgiving, and people will appreciate it. You can call it whatever you want. It's a sweet potato side dish. A lot of people call them marshmallow yams or candied yams.
Trash.
Marshmallow yams.
No,
That's what you're calling it, marshmallow yams?
Sweet potatoes with marshmallows.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is.
Okay, but I'm saying for poll purposes.
Marshmallow yams.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that. My yammy used to make them.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Gravy, stuffing, buttered rolls, and marshmallow yams are my four. Jason and Mike, you get one final pick. Good luck with the scraps.
Well, hey,
Hope one of you go with salad.
the two that I wanted earlier, pumpkin pie, and my other one is still here. So my four are mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie, and I know you two boys like this, deviled eggs.
Oh, no.
They're so good.
That's a Thanksgiving?
It is.
I
It's
have
a huge
never been to a
Day thing.
Thanksgiving that
Yep.
does not have
Yep.
a bunch of deviled eggs out
I am
there.
voting for you now.
Yeah.
That was the pick, man.
What?
Deviled eggs are the bomb.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
they're great. I'm just...
They are. Every Thanksgiving I've ever been to has had deviled eggs. I've never been to one without it.
Yeah, it's they're so good, and I know a lot of people like.
Why are they so narrowly niched
Why
into
aren't-
holidays? Why aren't deviled eggs a more part of broad American life?
I think because it takes more work.
Yeah.
You know, it's quick to whip up some mac and cheese, but with deviled eggs, you got to hard-boiled eggs.
It's
and you
hard
gotta,
to find them at a restaurant's very rare.
Yeah,
It's not. I mean, restaurants specialize in making food for you. Why don't they get this deviled egg? I guess eating a pile of eggs is not always the thing that works well for a nice dinner.
deviled eggs should be revered by all, but a lot of people don't like the deviled eggs because I don't know. You're just like
Yeah.
you said. You're
No,
eating.
Would
a
you
bunch of
rather
eggs.
hang out with a person that doesn't like Thanksgiving or a person that doesn't like deviled eggs?
I feel like that's one and the same.
I guess that's
No,
But
I
then
love
Mike-
deviled eggs.
Mike is finding out real quick in this whole draft that he freaking loves Thanksgiving.
What
'Cause
are you talking about?
Okay, you
I
have-
like deviled eggs.
You
like
have three
mashed
things
potatoes.
that you like.
They're fine.
You like mashed potatoes.
Deviled eggs,
You
pumpkin
just
pie.
said you like pumpkin pie.
Buttered rolls.
You can't believe that deviled eggs are a part of Thanksgiving. I think we converted him.
His problem is he's going to Thanksgivings, which apparently have just cranberries, Jell-O salad What was your last
Oh,
pick?
that would be great. And mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. This is not a Thanksgiving.
He's on board. We're taking him.
All right.
Mike, your final pick.
Seasoned curly fries from Jack in the Box.
All right. All right.
All right. Jack in the Box
You got
curly
it.
fries.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
You got it because you're a sad person, and sad people need grace, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And yours is in the form of greasy old fries. So, Mike is the depressing person that cannot win this bet. Jason probably won. But I'm pretty happy with gravy, stuffing, buttered yams, and buttered rolls.
yams.
That would be good too. Buttered rolls and marshmallow
If
yams.
I finish higher than 10%, I think we should cancel Thanksgiving.
I will never cancel Thanksgiving. I am an eater. It is what I do.
What?
And I'm thankful
What
for all
if
the
I
food.
offered you a new holiday, and this holiday is called Christmas Light?
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Sounds good so far.
Instead of this ridiculous Thanksgiving holiday,
You mean the
that's-
day where we say thanks for things and be grateful?
the holiday that's based on a sham that we will not get into at this moment. But I'm going to give you a second Christmas. You don't have to give gifts because you don't want to be absolutely broke going through November and December, but just the exact same holiday as Christmas.
To me, the meals at Christmas and Thanksgiving are pretty much the same.
yeah.
They're different.
What's different? Christmas cookies?
Yeah,
The-
Christmas cookies are definitely involved.
The main difference to me is that at Thanksgiving, it goes turkey ham. At Christmas, it
Ham
goes
turkey?
ham turkey, which is clearly superior.
Yeah.
Now, how
Honey
much
glazed
do
ham
you,
is-
do you really genuinely dislike Thanksgiving because of the potential sham of its origins?
That definitely weighs into it. That definitely weighs into it.
It is not that anymore. What it represents now
Is being thankful
is
for
being
what you
thankful
got and eating
with
in
your
a gluttonous
family.
fashion.
You get the family together, you say thanks, and you eat food together.
I'm sorry
And
you need a
sometimes
day
you-
to do that. We are thankful in
Oh,
the right household
gosh.
every single day.
What I learned is Mike is insufferable today. What'd you learn today?
I learned a couple of things. I learned that Will Ferrell is stuffed up in me.
Oh, why'd you
and-
got to take mine? Because I learned that Jason Moore is to Will Ferrell as Richard Gere is to Gerbil.
Oh, my goodness. Well, then I learned that the University of Arizona first class of theater teaches all the sciences.
Wait, you were the one who went there. That was your story.
Just learned it today.
We
Sometimes you
should have been the ones
realize.
that learned that.
Sometimes you realize things late in life.
Goodbye.
We'll see you next Monday. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.